Hi, I'm Dr. Marcy Willard. I am the CEO of Clear Child Psychology. I also have my doctorate in psychology. I'm a licensed psychologist, a licensed school psychologist, and I spent many years doing diagnostic evaluations in hospitals and clinics and working in schools as well. Fortunately, many of the great providers that I know out there in the community doing diagnosis are literally going out of business with a 2-year wait list. Why would that be? What's happening is the diagnosis process takes a really long time, and the reimbursement rates are not keeping up with that. Let's make it simple. Let's make it clear. And so we developed a diagnostic framework. I thought, well, if we are going to have all of this really readily digestible information, originally I thought I could put it on a website, and that was helpful. However, I wanted to find a way to have that help with diagnosis, because it's one thing to be educated, it's another thing to get the diagnosis that's going to lead to the treatment to help the kid. And so what we did was reach out to the community, to these wonderful providers that we know. And I thought, couldn't we work together, me as a diagnostic clinician and you as a therapist or treating provider or doctor? What if we were to put all of our information into one medium, some kind of a digital format where we could communicate our concerns? And on top of that, each of the symptoms that we've identified here in this framework leads directly to specific interventions. And as you know, it's not rocket science. If I can teach one kid about how do I work on my empathy, then there is a system that we can follow. There's a way to translate that so that parents know what to work on, clinicians know what to work on with the child, and the kid eventually gets better.
One of the coolest things about CADE is that you can take input from a number of different individuals who work with or know a child and get a picture of what they're seeing as concerns in a snapshot before you even meet with the family. Part of demystifying autism is providing resources and understanding of these 80 symptoms that we think are crucial when you're making a diagnosis of an autism spectrum disorder. When you click the analysis tab, you can very quickly analyze all of your responses. The coolest thing about doing the CADE assessment is getting an autism score based on your input that has a score confidence of 99.89%. Here, this AST score of 40 is solidly in range of those diagnosed with autism, and you can see that, and that's something we can provide for the families, and for other clinicians working with Matthew. So here you'll see just a visual overview of the 11 areas. Obviously, socializing is the most concerning area for Matthew. And again, those flagged recommendations that are most related to autism spectrum disorder. From this, you can also generate a report, putting information in and generating a report about Matthew's strengths and weaknesses that provides parents all kinds of resources. And this can be completed by a clinician in 2 hours or less.